My friends, the time, I believe, has come to build our partnership. And you will find Jordan a willing partner. Our country's moderation and stability, our work for regional peace and integration, our commitment to a future of progress, all this is making Jordan a great place for global business.
Do I want to partner there today? Do I want to provide support out of Jordan there today? Do I want to bring new jobs and creativity and partner in the education system? The answer is absolutely yes.
His Majesty has put a policy, and a sustained policy. It is not a policy that we have seen only in 6 months. It is a policy that we have seen in 10 years.
His Majesty's government has focused on the public-private partnerships as a sector that can help them grow the economy of Jordan.
With the very creative leadership of His Majesty King Abdullah, you brought this all together in a way that didn't just transform education, transform venture capital investment, job creation, into a model that is the model for, I think, all of the world on how public-private partnerships should work.
Over the past 10 years, Jordan has embarked on a massive overhaul of its regulatory and legal regime, with literally hundreds of laws and regulations being enacted, amended or upgraded in order to increase the competitiveness of the country, enhance transparency, and make Jordan a friendlier place to do business.
We have seen in the last 10 years over 300 laws being passed that promotes investment and facilitate investments.
I think it's an efficient system. The regulator, they know what they are doing, they are flexible, and they are dynamic regulators.
What I find more important than all the rules and regulations is the people behind the implementation and the regulation and the control of these rules and regulations. And when you have a problem and you find a counterpart that you can speak to that is really keen to help you out of this problem, this is really where it counts.
The key for us was being able to partner with the Jordanian officials. That partnership was exceptional.
Well, it's been very comfortable, very straightforward, no technology barriers, no language barriers.
We've invested hundreds of millions of dollars in Jordan, and are continuing to do so.
We found that Jordan has an excellent environment for foreigner investors.
We also could check the ability and the talents of people, and I have to say that after 10 years, we employ 1,100 Jordan people, and we have only 4 expatriates left in Jordan, which tells you exactly, how talented the local people are.
I think there's a very eager workforce. There's a dynamic workforce.
Their performance is great, since they are very well educated, experienced, and dedicated.
I think that's one of the real keys to the success here. 100% of that effort, again, done in Jordan, with 95% of the employees being trained Jordanians, and a commitment to excellence that we were very proud of and to be part of.
Jordan comes in the top 3, in the list of the top 3 countries which is easy to do business in.
It is not an exaggeration to say that setting up in Jordan is relatively inexpensive and extremely easy. You can set up a company now in a matter of minutes rather than days or weeks as it used to be in the past.
We have introduced the one-stop shop concept as first country in the region to introduce that. Setting a company in Jordan actually takes about 18 minutes. That's one of the fastest in the world, not only in the region.
The physical aspects of starting up our business were quite quick. I can't even remember how long it took. It's a matter of weeks or to get our licenses and permits in place.
We were actually quite impressed on how swift the initial agreements turned into contracts, turned into actual execution permits, so that in a way this was a model project. In our, we are in 7-8 countries, and Jordan still ranks as one of the best in terms of the speed by which investors get their paperwork done.
Jordan provides for us a very strong window into all of our activities in the Middle East.
Jordan represented a great business proposition for servicing the Jordanian market as well as the broader markets of the Middle East.
I would always say that Jordan is a place to invest in. It has not only the climate, but it has the history, and it has a location. And in any investment, location, location, location is very important.
I think for us, Jordan is a kind of hub in the Middle East.
I believe Jordan can become a very powerful regional hub to the MENA region and the GCC.
We have multiple schemes of investment. Those are in the special economic zones, those are in the duty-free zones, and in the industrial estates.
Economic liberalization, we have seen it also through a free trade agreement between Jordan and the major blocs, the EU, the United States, and also with its neighboring country and the GCC.
The U.S.-Jordan bilateral free trade agreement. It was only the fourth bilateral free trade agreement concluded by the United States up to that point.
Also, Jordan was one of the first countries to join the World Trade Organization, WTO and TRIPS, and this has been very, very helpful for us.
Obviously, we've realized early on that our market is quite small, and the only way that for our industry and services to flourish is to open up to the rest of the world.
The bilateral FTA had a powerful and immediate effect on bilateral trade and job creation. I recall that Jordan's annual exports to the United States increased from not much more than $10 million in 1998 to over $1 billion in 2002. And tens of thousands of new jobs were created for Jordanians.
So even on a macro level, if you look at Jordan, you see a growing economy, a growing middle class, an educated population. You add to that security, stability, and visionary leadership, and you have an excellent environment for investment.
The first is the security and the political stability in Jordan. This is very well established in Jordan. This, for me, is a prerequisite.
Jordan's talented workforce attracts investors to Jordan, and its political and economic stability in Jordan helps keep them there.
We needed an environment where we believe the private sector was welcome, and we participated in the first privatization process in Jordan, which went extremely well.
The banking sector in Jordan is very solid. The banks are fully capitalized and very well diversified. So through this prudent policy, the banking system is very safe.
It's a great place to do business. It's a very safe and secure environment, and it's been a partnership that we've been a part of for, I guess, 8 years personally, and probably will go on for decades.
Jordan is on the cutting edge. King Abdullah has encouraged the development of technology and in this case, even animation. So we were very pleased with the development there.
We have seen a lot of work in the last 10 years in the transportation sector all over the country, whereas the whole country is very well connected.
This was an enormously complex job, and we had certainly known of the first-class infrastructure facilities that were available in Jordan. We elected to do that work in conjunction with King Abdullah Design and Development Bureau. 100% of the effort was conducted in Jordan itself, totally successful. I guess the great news was it was done ahead of schedule and under budget, and customers like that.
Recently, I think our containers, which we export or import, which they are in the thousands, they don't stay more than 48 hours in the port or in the airport to be shipped outside Jordan or to come into Jordan.
It's tough to mobilize workforce. It's tough to ensure that you have the right kind of trained workforce prepared and facilities ready to go. And Jordan has got that.
Our investment regime is the most liberal in the region, and you can start a business as a foreigner. There are no red tapes. Laws allow 100% ownership of all projects in all sectors.
There's no doubt that Jordan has made great strides in creating a business-friendly environment that is attracting investors to Jordan, whether it's through the rules, regulations, ease of setting up businesses, and so on. And we have had a very good experience investing in Jordan.
Jordan attracted nearly $2 billion in foreign direct investment in 2008, which was, as I recall, 3 times the total in 1995.
And truly it has been a success story, as we see today. We have a multi-billion-dollar construction site in the heart of Amman, and the project is thriving.
And after a few years, we increased our shareholding. We have more recently decided to introduce a techno center, a kind of research labs in Amman, to cover not only Jordan but all the area. And we continue this way because for us it's a rather interesting country in terms of investment.
And just it made sense to say this is the place where we really want to try to execute something of this complex nature.
I'm a true believer in Jordan. I'm a true believer that Jordan has what it takes, what you need. Jordan has it.
Today, our investments in Jordan are doing as well, if not better, than most of our investments around the world.
I would say really as a message to investors, this country is open for business, this government is open for business.
I truly think the only way for Jordan is up. I don't see any other way.
Being small has never been an impediment, has never stopped us. On the contrary, because we are small, that has pushed Jordanians and Jordan to think big, to work big, to have big ideas, to have big ambitions, and to take very big steps.
So to answer the question, I think it's a model for the future.